What's our inbound? Woo, yeah. Yeah, the Robinson mod. Holy cow. Is most definitely working. The Robinson mod 1000% working. Holy cow. We didn't even get all the cars we needed. We're going to have yet another interchange. Alright guys, it has been a while. I mean, it has been a long time, but we are finally back with some Railroader gameplay, and we have added a mod to the game. It's not a lot, but it should help our money situation in game. We added the, I think it's Foxy's Robinson Gap. Basically adds a few extra tracks to the Robinson Gap coal mine and increases production. I think at tier 5 is capable of loading out 78 cars a day. So hopefully that'll give us one heavy hitting industry where we can generate a lot of revenue relatively easy, because that is one thing about this game. It is a grindy game. It's all about money, and if you play it casually, it takes forever to make any kind of money in this game. So today's video, we're going to be running this monster 511 long distance local down the entire length of the route, and hopefully we can make a little money off of it too. So we're in Bryson. Our Walker branch local just came into the yard, and this is our 511 with a GP7 run long hood forward, 2 F units. What a nice consist, right? Like, this thing looks absolutely amazing. You couldn't ask for a better old school consist. We got a sizable cut of Robinson Gap coal on the head end. This is not with the mod. This is pre-mod. And we got some empties from the Appalachia branch. So what we need to do is swing over, grab this cut, make our train solid, and then head south. So we'll do that really quick. We need to grab this guy, the 900 class units. There we go. He is ours. AE waypoints. And actually, let's cancel that out right now. We don't need to do that quite yet. Escape out. Can we escape? There we go. What we need to do is to cut off. Now we can go over and grab this cut. I said we'll double it over, get it solid, and then head south. We've got one car to set out at Ayla, which that's our Ayla car. So really, yeah, we gotta do a little work for this. He needs to be on the very head end. We've talked about blocking in the past. These are our shorts. These pulpwood cars and the Ayla car are shorts, and basically what a short is means that it is a car that doesn't make it all the way to the final destination of the train. It basically stops somewhere short of that destination. So the Ayla is our shortest short, followed by the pulpwood cars and that sort of thing. So I think what we'll probably do is grab these, set them over, set the Ayla over, set the wood racks over, grab the Ayla, get back on top of it, and then we should be good to go. If it works out that way, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what kind of cut we got here as far as tonnage, what she looks like. There we go. Together. Let's lace them up. Can't lace them up because they are hid. There we go. Now we got it. 14 cars, 989 tons, 619 feet. Pretty good. Pretty decent. All right, let's come back over. So if I remember correctly, when we last left off with this game, we were probably doing it during a live stream. We had just bought this GP9 on the head end of this train and another GP9 that's down at Dillsboro on the local. We only got $7,300, so I think that's what we did. We're pretty tapped right now, and we've probably got some outstanding loans as well too. Let's see, what do we got? 65,000. Yeah, it's a decent loan. I really hope Robinson Gap pays off. It's going to take us a minute. We're only at tier 4. We got to get it to tier 5 before we see those 78 cars a day. And then we can do one of two things. We can either run a dedicated unit train on that job, or we could split it. We could split the production, the daily production, so basically 40 and 40. Not quite, but we'll say 40 and 40. And then we could run an extra, so we could do the 511 train that would take the outbounds and maybe an extra 511 or something like that. We're going to have to revisit our operations as far as how we do this. Definitely. I think we may have to change things up. And we're probably going to have to shove on this train a little bit to get this stuff into clear before we can make these moves. Let's line this switch. Hopefully we may clear up. Just about. Pretty dang close, but not quite close enough. That sucks. Where is our cut? I lost it. I lost it. It's right here. There you go. All right, let's go back manual and let's keep shoving on this guy. See which way is he's facing. So it's going to be forward. We just need to shove it a hair. Just enough to kind of clear up a little bit. We almost had it in the clear. That'll do right there. Okay, that's good. Let's cut off. Let's take him ahead. We'll kick that car over down the lead. Get back on top of this train, and then we'll be good. There we go. That'll do. Stop him right here. Get our switch. Reverse. Max throttle. Alright, that should be it. Don't want to get past our switch. You're just going to wind up making us pull ahead. We don't want to do that. Get our switch back. Alright, there we go. I guess we need to stop this guy sometime today. That'd be good. Alright, we'll ease him down there to a coupling. Shove him in the clear. There we go. Let's lace him up. A little bit further. This is going to be a good train. I love the consist. Okay, so basically the F units, of course, are a mod. If you guys have been following for a while, you know we've had them. The Jeep is new and it is stock. I wish it was weathered and toned down like the F units. I really love the look of the F units on this train. They look really nice. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Now we'll do AE waypoint. Come back and grab this guy. Looks good. I love the look of those F units. I want to add some B units to it. I want to kind of hang out around like late diesel, or I mean early diesel, late steam operations for now. That way we get those really nice mixed consists of like F units and GP9s and B units and just all sorts of things we can do. We use some RS1s on our branch line stuff. May do that. I need to go back through and look at the mods. I don't want to get into the later EMDs like the 40 and the 38-2 or the 38. I can't remember which one it is. So we're going to try to hang out around this early stuff. There you go. Let's get this guy together. He does have a handbrake. Knock you off and let's come back over and get it together and then we'll be set. We'll head to Ayla. All right, we're rolling up into Ayla. Yeah, I think we could probably make it to Dillsboro, but I think we have a solution. I think we have a fuel stand in Whittier now. If we have a fuel stand in Whittier, then it won't be a problem. We take some fuel there, and we'll be good to go. So actually, I need to get that. Jump out of that. Let's go back to the... There we go. One downside to switching Ayla with mainline trains is the fact that if you're running a big train with a lot of power, it doesn't leave you a lot of room for different cars to switch. So keep that in mind. I don't have it on local service because it's just kind of out here by itself a little bit. All right, I think honestly, let's just go. Let's take it down here. Take a med. We'll just kick it to a spot. Try to keep this as easy and simple as we can. Like I said, no pickups. That won't be a problem. Yeah, we may have to take this off the 511 and let it be a run-through train and just let a local work this. Whittier local, maybe we could do. We'll just have to see how it plays out. We'll see how much room we've got left. Like, I know this will fit no problem. Yeah, that's not a thing at all. Yeah, we've got enough room for 2 or 3 cars. I think we might could make that work or keep doing that. All right, back forward, throttle. There we go. That's good. A little independent. Give her a little kick there. Let's go back to AE waypoint. And we'll let this guy come back down here. Get on top of the train. And we'll set a handbrake and stop this guy on the spot. It'll work out perfect. Easy move to make. Man, nice horn. Horn is legit. The horn is absolutely legit. Sounds really good. Alright, well, Ayla's taken care of. Next stop will be Whittier. We'll get this together. Get her laced and head that way. Yes, there we go. Let's get the air hoses together and we're good. We're still on AE waypoint, so now we can take this bad boy all the way down to Whittier. Let's teleport down here. Let's make sure we got a fuel stand. Do we have a fuel stand in Whittier? Maybe not. Yeah, we do. Right here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll come down here. We'll stop right here on the fuel stand. And then we've got some work down here to do as far as a pickup. We got some blocking to do. So these guys are going to Barker's Creek. So these are going to be the new shorts. The other pulpwood can go with this. Pulpwood is going to the paper mill. So yeah, we've got a little switching to do down here, but we top her off and then we should be good to go. We may need to top all that off. So we'll let her get down here and then we'll pick up with that. All right, we have 511 rolling into Whittier here. Let's see about our fuel situation. Let's put this thing on manual so we can spot it up. Yeah, we don't need number 8. We don't need all that. But we do need to spot it. Somewhere along here. Let's get on the ground. Let's check it out. There's a fuel filler. There we go. It's a little slower. A little slower. Just ease up here. Not quite as easy when you're hanging on to a decent sized train. Right about... Oh, just a little bit more. That'll do. I think good enough. We'll see. We'll see. Lower. Will it do it? Yeah, it is fueling it. It's not 100% legit. If we can get her up just a little further. There we go. Perfect. It's not legit anyway, but it's good enough. So yeah, this is going to take a hot minute to fuel this thing up. What do we got on our other power here? 768. I think they only carry 12, right? 680, 768. We may go with it. We may honestly top this thing to about the same and just go with it. That'll get us a few trips out of it, and then we can take some time to fill it up all the way, top them all off sometime. All right, there we go. Approaching 700 gallons. Like I said, that should be plenty for now. I'm glad we had this. Yeah, I'm 1000% glad we had that. We needed that. Okay, so now we can pull this thing on down. I really want to get this consist set back up a little better. Either put the Jeep in the middle or put it on the bottom or something. So it'll kind of be running the right direction. We'll have to be running long hood forward. So what we need to do is to pull down, grab the empty wood racks, stick them on the head end, grab the pulpwood. Let's see. Grab the pulpwood. Yeah, grab these. Come back over, grab the pulpwood, go back over, grab that pulpwood, come back over, grab the train, go back over, make it solid, and then we're good. And we have all our shorts set up the right way. I think it should. In my head, it sounds like that's what we need to do. I have to look at it a little closer when we get down here. Get a little there, slow her up some. Yeah, let's stop a little short here if we can. There we go. All right, we can AE waypoint this. Let's uncouple from you. Come back over. Still, such a good looking consist. I absolutely love that. Can't wait to have some B units. I just wish they were all the same finish in appearance. Like that GP9 is just so incredibly shiny. I love the more subdued finish. Actually, what we could do, we'll grab all these, the wood racks included, the loaded ones. We're going to change it up a little bit now that I think about it. This move makes more sense. So what we'll do is we'll cut off from you. Now we can come back over. This should eliminate some of our moves that we need to make. We need to get this handbrake right here, get that guy. Make sure these are all good. No other shorts stuck down in here. I think that's fine. I think this is going to work out even better. So we'll get these together, and then we're going to take this whole train and just go back over and, man, I don't know if I want all these empties in the middle of the train, though, is the only problem. This could be an issue right here. Maybe, I don't know, game mechanics wise, it may not. It's not that many cars. It's only a handful. I guess we'll find out. We'll do it. We'll see what happens. They should be fine in game. It's not like the physics are that great in game. Yeah, I think we'll be good. All right, so Barker's shorts on the head end. We'll have to work that on the way south. We'll have to remember that. We got to work Wilmont as well, too. Sweet. We're good with this. Now, We should be able to come back over as a whole. We're hanging on to 40 cars, almost 2,500 tons, 1,800 feet. Yeah, it's a sizable train, guys. This thing is going to be legit. Most of our heavy tonnage is going to be on the other side of those empties, so I think we'll be okay. There'll be a little tonnage on the bottom, but not a lot. So we should be good with that. Like I said, I don't even think the game would make that a big deal anyway. So basically, you don't want your empties splitting a whole bunch of tonnage on the head, end, and bottom, because what would happen if you go through a sharp curve or something like that? It could stringline, of course, pull them off the track because there's not enough weight holding them down. They're going to take the shortest distance around the curve, which is straight. All right, there we go. Got our train together for a grand total of 53 cars, 3,278 tons at 2,419 feet long. This is a decent train for railroader. This is going to be a little bit of a moneymaker here. Some of these won't go all the way to Silva. We got shorts, right? We've got these. We've got these. The rest of this train will be going down there. So yeah, it's going to be a sizable train. I can't wait until we get Robinson Gap going with 78 cars, and we have to figure out those operations as well too. All right, let's head south towards Wilmont. All right, we're rolling up into Wilmont for one car pickup. We got to work this industry here. So this is a long distance local once again. This is a 510, 511 pair, 510 northbound, 511 south. Long distance local. So basically what it doesn't work everything. It just works kind of the outlying places. Wilmont, Barker's, Ayla are some of the places that it works. Of course, Whittier's got its own switcher. Dillsboro's got a switcher. Paper Mill has a switcher. Sometimes they're combined. That one's combined with Dillsboro, so it just kind of varies a little bit. But either way, we do have a pickup. Let's go down here. We've got one car that we need to get this handbrake here. That guy is good. Yeah, just the one car. This one's only just a hair over halfway, so it's going to be a while before he's ready to go. Let's put this bad boy on. You know, I was going to do manual, but let's just go with it. We're just going to go over here, grab the one car. We're going to hang on to it in the head end. It's just one car. It's not going to be that big of a deal on top of these shorts. You know, if it was a lot of cars, it would be different, but one car isn't going to make a difference, so we can hang on to that. We need to stop and then see about making this cut, and we're just going to cut off from the train itself. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right, let's swing over, grab these. We'll kick the one over on top of our train, kick this one back in, and then we'll be set. We'll AI it to the coupling. Yeah, I definitely want to get this guy taken care of. What we may do is split the B units with it. Maybe, we'll see. Really, I think my plan, when we played this last and we were buying locomotives, we bought the two Jeeps. I think we were wanting to get a B unit, maybe. I think what we were planning on doing with our long distance local was maybe having a Jeep, a B unit, and an F unit, and then having an F unit and a Jeep on the Dillsboro local, maybe. Either way, we'll figure it out. I definitely want to either get this guy turned or put in a better position. All right, sweet. We got him. This is do manual. We'll take him ahead. Reverse, full. Wish we had some southern units. Oops, didn't mean to do that. If some southern units would be really cool on this route. I really like my little short line, though. It'd be cool if you could get into fictional railroads in this game, too, as far as routes. Like the Allegheny Midland, Virginia and Ohio, the Utah Belt would be a really cool one to do. Get that guy there. That should be good. Sweet. Now we just kick this one back in. There we go. That should be perfect. We'll have to keep our eye on that one. Let's waypoint this one. Good deal. Perfect. Let's waypoint. And we'll grab this one and spot him up. Schley, Micah, and Schist. That should be good right here. Nice. So one more car to the train, a little more tonnage. This is going to be a legit train by the time we're done. It's 18:30 in the evening. So yeah, this is timed out. 5:10 runs early in the morning and 5:11 runs late in the evening. All right. We need to lace this guy. There we go. Got continuity to the bottom. Where are we at? We're down here at Wilmont. So now we need to go to Barker's. Set 4 out at Barker's and pick up 4. So we're going to be trading 4 for 4. There we go. All right, let's check on the we're going to check on the steam train real fast. There we go. Oh man, maxed out. Yes, maxed out. Okay, we need to take this guy. Probably make our meet at man, I don't know. Cowie is gonna be it. Yeah, let's take him to Cowie up here. We'll take him to the north end of Cowie. Yeah, we're bringing the numero uno up here. All right, so now he's taken care of. Let's go back to our 511 train and we'll head to Barker's. All right, time to work Barker's. We got a pull 4, spot 4. Just pull and replace. Pretty easy. We'll pull up here a little further. Actually, let's go manual. AI's got us creeping along. Creeping up here to it. A little bit further. We'll stop with the empty wood racks up about right here. There we go. There, that's good. Just a little further. Go ahead and knock his handbrake off. It's anywhere in here will do. Oops, I didn't mean to bust it though. Doggone it. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right, nice. Perfect. Let's cut loose. And take him ahead. Man, this is some good railroading. This reminds me of like old school seaboard coastline days. Even Clinchfield once again. Clinchfield had F units. I don't know if they had GP9s. I know they had like 7s or 9s, something like that, but Either way, we kind of goofed up. We didn't leave ourselves enough room. Yeah, let's go grab these. Handbrakes are knocked off. That's good. These are going all Parsons Tannery. Yeah, they get all their stuff from here. I try not to mix the destinations of the outbounds per, like, customer. There we go. Sweet. Place them up. Take them ahead. Yeah, I goofed. We should have left more room. I totally failed at that. It'd be cool to set this route up like an old like early 1970s, mid 70s seaboard coastline route, or southern. It's originally southern, so southern would be historically accurate, but you could always, you know, you could change it up and be like, oh well, my little railroad went to the coastline instead. You know, do it however you like. Have some coastline GP7s, which unfortunately we don't have. Basically the GP9 just remotored. Honestly, a little less power. F units. Family lines units, GP16s. That GP16s actually didn't come along till way later though. Those are like early 80s. Late 70s, early 80s. GP30s, GP35s, SD35s. One you don't ever hear anyone talk about. Now we got to shove back. We should have left us about 4 cars. It's going to take us a while to pump up. We got 58 cars, 3,600 tons right now. We'll have 54 when we're done. Come on, bro. Go. There we go. That'll do right here. Draw some air down. Make our cut. Take them ahead. Oh, we only got 3 going in. Okay. Thought we had 4 for 4, but it's 4 for 3. We'll waypoint them to a spot. Oh, I'm telling you guys, man, I put this stuff in real life liveries, coastline scheme on the locomotives, and this would bring back so many memories for me as a child growing up back in the day, late 70s, early 80s. What a good time. What a good time to rail fan. It makes me sad. I've said this many times. You guys that didn't get the rail fan back then or didn't get to experience that, I know a lot of you guys are really young. Y'all missed out. Y'all truly missed out. Even up through the 90s. Even early 2000s. Early 2000s was the last, like, golden age to me of rail fanning. It's when you could still see a lot of variety. A lot of different things. After that, it's just going downhill. After 96, it's really kind of going downhill. You had a resurgence in the early 2000s, at least on CSX with all the Rent-A-Wrecks that we had out there. Like, you didn't have nearly as many predecessor schemes. I know when I worked, there was 1 chassis locomotive left on the entire system. It was like a GP40. It was like a GP40. And that was it. Okay, let's come back to a couple and get them together. And man, they're already loading up. Look at there. Man, this is a sizable train. Look at this big old beefy cut of wood racks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars of coal. Man, this is a good train. This is like, is this the best train we've run in Railroader? Like, seriously, is this the best we've done? Maybe we may have had a 60 car train. I'm trying to remember. What is our biggest? I don't know. Either way, this is a really good one. We got to get on the ground. We got to get on the ground and watch this thing. All right, here we go. Let's start out. We'll start out manual, then we'll waypoint it. It's going to be reverse because it's long hood forward. What do we got now? 55 cars, 3,600 tons, 2,514 feet. We got to go up the mountain to Cowie Tunnel. Yeah, she's struggling a little bit, guys. I'll be honest, like a 3-unit lash up's pretty decent, but man, with 3,600 tons, we only pull about 17 mile an hour. That's, yeah, I don't know if these locomotives have short time ratings or not, but this is about it. We might could put a little bit more tonnage on it, but this is about it. Yeah, this is about it, which makes me really have to think. This is only 11 coal cars. If we start running 40 to 80, that's a lot of tonnage. We'll have to figure out what the tonnage is as the cars start rolling out. All right, made it to Dillsboro. Let's do our one little lowly pickup here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. We'll just, we'll cut off. Come over, grab them, and go back. Too bad this isn't on a grade where we just knock the handbrake off and let it, well, it won't work because we got to go through the crossover. That would never be a thing, but it'd be nice if it was. Just let it roll out. All right, there's a one-car pickup. Let's proceed south. We'll go all the way to the paper mill. Yeah, to the south end of the paper mill. Let's teleport down here. Here we go. Yeah, this is, so we need to make our pickup and we need to make a set out. So we'll be swapping all those wood racks and stuff like that will be set out down here. We could have left those, I guess, in Dillsboro if we wanted to. I mean, the Dillsboro local's already up there. Really, I originally planned on everything kind of being based out of Dillsboro, but I don't know, I kind of got away from that for some reason. We may get back to it. All right, let's get out of here. What do we got? 56 cars, 3,620 tons, 2,551. We've got a pretty good grade going into Silva, right? I think Silva proper. About a 1% grade there, so she's probably going to be dragging pretty good. All right, last pickup and set out. We're now at the Silva paper mill is 1,900. So this thing is running actually pretty good today. This has worked out really good today. I think what we're going to do is make this pickup, drag the entire train down here to this next switch and set the wood racks over. And we should be good with that. I think that is a good way to go. Let's make this cut. And let's come over, grab these, go back, get it together. What are we picking up? We're picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. We've got what, 56? This is going to be the biggest stretch of train we got right here. This little segment through here. It's going to be legit, guys. I think it is, in fact, the largest train we've run. If not, it's really super close to it. All right, let's take them ahead. Let's do it manual this time. Reverse. There we go. Release you. So basically, we need to pull it down enough. I think, is it going to go? Maybe. She's trying, man. That's tough. That's a tough pull. 64 cars, 3,992 tons, 2,883 feet. This train is an absolute beast. Now, we're going to be setting off a sizable cut here of those loaded wood racks, about a dozen of them, so that's going to help. That's definitely going to help us out. I think probably about 4,200 tons for this train would be about the max for this consist. All right, let's stop her about right here, if we can. There we go. She stops on a dime. That's good. All right, let's make her cut. Make her cut. Let's go to waypoints. And we'll set her back down here, kind of out of the way a little bit. So yeah, all these wood racks going to the paper mill for that endless supply. We really need some more cars. Man, that is a lot of cars. How many is this again? Let's count them up one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, it is a dozen cars, and that's not even going to fit. We got to keep going with it. Let's go to manual. Keep pushing on it some, just a little bit, just a few cars. Yeah, that'll do right there. Sweet. We didn't get on top of our switch either, so we've got that left open. Nice. Let's time down. Apply handbrake. And cut loose. Waypoint it back to our main train. And a lot of these cars... Yeah, we don't have any for the paper mill itself proper. Yeah, we've got... They only take 5 a day. We've got 12 cars, so over 2 days worth of pulpwood right here for them. See, some of these are going Parsons. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 Parsons, and I think the rest are Silva paperboard. Sweet. Get laced. 52 cars, 3,100 tons. Yeah, that was a sizable chunk there. Still, it's going to be a good day rolling up into the interchange with all that. It's going to be a good payday, guys. Let's drop this right here. We're going to have to double it over multiple tracks. There's zero doubt about that. Let's just get them down here and then we'll take care of it. All right, let's see what's the big payday going to be, guys. Let's go manual. We need to drag it into the track here. Drag it in until the bottom clears up and then cut off and set over and cut off and set over. I don't know if we might have to double it over into another track or maybe even triple it. It'd be interesting to see what we need to do. Either way, it's going to be a lot. It should be a very decent payday. We're at 74.34 on money right now, which is good. We need to spot, we got to bring a locomotive down and spot those wood racks up before we end the day. That way we get the money from that too. The money is very, very important. There, we don't need number 8. Let's slow it up just a tad. Just a little bit. Hopefully we don't have any miss routes stuck in here. I've looked at it. I've tried to, but it's easy to miss one. We got left. One last car. Question is how much we got hanging out. A decent amount, right? Yeah. Decent amount. Okay, that's good right here. Let's draw them down. Full independent. Let's cut off from these. Man. If it keeps up like this, that got us $1,000. Not too bad. Not too bad on that. Okay, so we need to take this guy ahead just a little further. Really can't wait to see what we could potentially make bringing 78 coal hoppers down here. Like I said, some $20,000 days would be really nice. 30 I would love. I would be happy with 30. 20 would be great too, though. I'm not going to sneeze at 20. We just need to have some meaningful days where we make some headway. We may add some other industries. We may bump it up. There we go. All right, let's shove these back. Shove these back, see what we got left over. Let's waypoint it. Right there. We may have to cut one more time. I wonder, I've never paid attention. When you take cars to Silva interchange, do you make more money for loads than you do empties, or is it the same flat rate across the board? I would think loads would generate more. But I'm not sure. I don't know, we may get them all in there. Yeah, it may be 2 tracks worth. If not, it's going to be really close. That's going to be close. We may have a little bit hanging out. Yeah, it's going to be super close. Now one more car worth. Yeah, it's probably going to be like 1 car. I don't know. We may clear them up. We might. Well, it's just the spot though. Yeah, we're not going. I mean, we could probably shove it in there in the clear, but man, I don't know. Where's the spot go to? Yeah, well, I think we could do a little bit further. What do we make on that? 10,000. Yeah, 2,000. So we made like 3 grand off of this. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, what we need to do is just shove it in just a little bit further. Just like a hair. Let this guy kind of part way hang off. I think that's going to be about it, guys. Yeah, we still didn't get it. Yeah, we're just going to have to, dang it, man. Let's just keep shoving it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We just barely got it on there. Okay, cool. That's good. I think we can get around it as well, too. We can run around our train. Let's AI this thing down to the other end. Let's get those wood racks taken care of at Silva, and we'll be good to go. Take this guy down here. Let's go Silva paper mill really fast. Take this guy. Select. Follow him. What's it look like fuel-wise? He's good. So what we need to do is run him out to here. We did have a little butt head down here. I don't know if you guys remember in some of the earlier streams a long time ago, we had a butt head down here. And I didn't like it because you could only fuel it on one side. And that really freaking sucked. Believe it or not, really sucked. It didn't have dual fuel fillers. It only had fuel fillers on one side. I know, really kind of anal and picky on Spur's part, but if I'm going to spend money on a locomotive, my railroad's going to have... Oof, this thing's getting a little bit low. My railroad's going to have dual fuel fillers. Like, that would be standard across all my locomotives. Like, it sucks having to turn. All right, he's coming on down. There we go. Grab the bottom of him. The Parson cars I'm not really worried about. It's the paper mill cars that go over here. Parsons Tannery is maxed out. He's absolutely maxed out. He's going to have even more cars. Silva paperboard. Just about, he will be maxed out by the time we're done. This is going to be a sizable chunk of money too. Yeah, between this and the logs that we've delivered, this is going to be, yeah, it'd probably be all in all $15,000 a day. We had 7, so about 8,000 total. There we go. Perfect right there. All right, let's tie this bad boy down. Make our cut. Swing over to these. It will be good. 4 for Parsons Tannery. They only need 3 a day, so we've got a few days worth sitting here on the spot. Yes, that's exactly what we need. And we got a few empties in transit too. All right, sweet. That's good right there. I don't think we need anything else as far as that. Let's go to Whittier. Double check the log situation up there. Make sure we're okay. And then I think we'll call it a day. And we'll see about our grand total. I don't even care about the passenger train up here. No one cares about the passenger train. Sawmill. Yeah, it's topped off. I think we're good. Let's advance the day, guys. Let's advance the day. Let's go ahead and sleep till 6 a.m. We're currently at 10,500, almost 10,600. 15,308. I knew it. So we made about 8 grand. We had 7,200. Yeah, we made right at 8 grand today. Not bad. This is stock game. We haven't even got the benefit of the Robinson mod if it is installed correctly and working. It should be, as far as I know. There's no way to know for sure. Let's go look at the interchange really quick, see what we got. What's our inbound? Woo, yeah. Yeah, the Robinson mod. Holy cow. Is most definitely working. The Robinson mod 1000% working. Holy cow. We didn't even get all the cars we needed. We're going to have yet another interchange. Wow. Look at all this, guys. This is insane. This is going to have to be a whole new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Like, the interchange is full of Robinson cars except the 3 Brysons. Everything else. This is crazy. We've got so many more cars coming in. Like, even the middle track is full. Even the middle track is full. We've just brought 50-something cars in here and we just did 2 tracks. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. This is a lot. Either way, we're going to end it right here. Love all of you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
No, Big Cat, no.